Hello and welcome back to Sunless Skies. Alright, let's see. How bad is our, cost 3 sovereigns? We're out of money. How goes the war? Anything about me? Your name does not appear in any of the Techity focus reporting on the war. Apparently you are not considered worthy of comment. Oh. Scrub Clerk begs a moment of your time. Represent Halditch, the banking house. Represent Halditch, the banking house. I promise it'll take only a moment of your unquestionably valuable time. You produce the folded contract with a flourish. I hear promising things about you, comrade. Very promising indeed. We would like to extend our services. We provide a secure solution for the storage of your assets, absolute discretion, steadfastness, unto death and beyond. We only require a signature. Officer is entirely complimentary, I assure you. At Halditch, we measure ourselves by the quality of our clientele. This will unlock a bank vault, allowing you to store and withdraw items at any hub port. Yeah. There, it is done. I am certain this represents the beginning of a long and warm relationship between ourselves and your lineage. May it endure. Bid you a good day, comrade. You may access your bank in the central port of any region. You will find it in the list of areas in the left-hand menu when docked. Select to transfer items between your hold and the bank. You'll be able to access the content of your bank from any hub port. If your captain dies, the contents of your bank will be inherited by your next captain. Okay, I like the sound of that. Not enough to be rich. One must be seen to be truly lavishly, importantly wealthy. I definitely don't have the money for that. What's the requirements? 5,000. I have 140. Oh, my hull is at full. That's why I can't. I prefer that. I could investigate the black box. What is my crew? Oh, I've got full crew. Okay. Been a while since I last played. There we go. Take the box to London as requested. Delivering a settler. There we go. You're delivering a settler to Lustrum. That's, of course, the question. Where the heck is Lester? Seth was saying how nice it would be to take a look around your ship, and my god, it would be amazing. Okay, it looks like my terror is at an all-time low. I like that. Scout out. Scout has discovered something in the sky. Okay, that's a station. Stations are usually near settlements. Sheridan's expense. 57 experience points. Learn from your experiences. I always wanted to go to a circus. Mother said no. Poor people, disease. Driver looks forlorn. Polymer and Plenty's circus. A new port. Crew is eager to see what's on offer. Yeah, let's go check it out. Inconceivable Circus, the greatest show. Well, let's check it out. Comes to be a location of tactical importance. Even so, there may be interest in who attends. Definitely. Big Top looms dramatically in the fog of the Reach, but it's not nearly as imposing as the massive obelisk floating nearby. Some enterprising soul has hung bunting between it and the Big Top. As for the circus itself, outside the performers, practically deserted. You may be the first new face the audience in the audience for quite a while. And reports to the indolent veteran or the prudent secretary. They're normally found at Victory Hall at company houses. Meet a familiar face at the circus. $110. Yeah, we can take a check. Take a look. Urchin hands your tickets, no apparent enthusiasm. Thanks. Now have 5 tickets to circus. You've lost 10 sovereigns. Your total of 130. Okay. Enter the Big Top. Pride of the circus. Whatever that counts for here. No one in the meager audience displays any enthusiasm. Not even when the ringmaster thunders in a horse-drawn calliope. Then comes the act themselves. Oh dear. Humiliated magician's trapdoor fails to open, leaving his glamorous assistant notably unvanished. The bereaved acrobat swings from a single trapeze. The other hangs lonely and unused. The pensive clown's fire juggling act ends in disaster, and not the humorous kind. Less said about the lion tamer, the better. He should recover. Gain 1 sky story, new total of 2. Spent time in the circus. Lost 2 tickets. Visit the amusements. First glance, the circus is in poor shape. Second glance reveals how much worse things are. You try the battered mushrooms and realize why they've yet to take off as a beloved snack. Time to dispose of the bag, you duck behind the stall and find a pile of them already waiting. Another visitor pokes their head around. Is this where the bags go? She asks and deposits her own with the rest. Circus staffs are coming to recognize your face. Well, we can try to sneak. A pair of clowns with paint on smiles don't match their actual scowls, spot you almost immediately. There's nothing funny about the heavy sticks they carry. You are less than politely escorted back to the big top. Perhaps you're better known around here, they would be less concerned. Makes sense. Amiable vagabond. When I'm waiting serenely at Gervais's rest, clay pipe clamped between his teeth, claims to be an expert in snake wrangling, thimble twisting, and stick swinging. Professes to be a psychologist, mythologist, and escapologist. Boasts he can tell stories that'll haunt you until you die. Play tunes that'll make stones dance. If all that fails to entice you, he supposes he could turn his hand to signaling. Offers a sign-on fee. Could care less about your sovereigns, he wants to swap stories. So we'll give the animal vagabond a signaler who will increase your hearts by 4, your veils by 4, and your affection Bohemia by 1. I like that. When you accept him on board, he pulls a grimy bottle of something opaque and unidentifiable from his inner coat and takes a long celebratory swig. Hope you're not having second thoughts already, he says, and roars with laughter. He has no lug to speak of, just the bindle over his shoulder and a fiddle in a battered leather case. Once he's slung both on his bed, he heads to the galley and starts performing card tricks and telling ribald jokes at the crew. Most find him charming. Several make their apologies and abscond. Okay. Well, we can take a facet. Liberation Night, you begin to hear secrets or philosophy among the most extreme anarchist cells. The liberation of the night. For a time, you owned the favor and protection of a mentor who saw your potential and decided to nurture it. Okay. 5 hearts, 3 iron, and an affiliation to villainy. A lost love. Love, the gradual erosion that which separates you from someone else. The fitting together of 2 lives. Intricately and intimately, the threads in a tapestry or the cells in your skin. Now one of those lives ends. What remains of the other? Oh. Interlude in red and gold. You lost your mind once when they put you in a splendid hotel managed by a cheery gentleman who would determine when you could leave. Spell in prison. Judge Stonyface condemned you to New Newgate, the satellite prison of Old London. I think we're going to go with a lost love. Love. The gradual erosion, what remains of the other. You loved, you lost. How badly does it hurt now? Like a gnawing ache, a hole in the heart. You feel always that something is missing in the middle of other things there. Well, you look up, look around, then remember that they'll never be there. Let's see. So I got 17 heart, 25 intrigue, 15 heart, and 13 observation. I kind of like observation. Like a fresh wound, as red as it ever was. Sometimes it creeps raw, ravaging, wolf howl in a midwinter night. At other times it suddenly slinks, waiting for a reason, any reason, to lift its head and howl again. Hole in the heart, I think. Okay. Stained and fermented soul. Okay. No one lost. When you fail your crew members die. Eastward reputation. You're welcomed by the impoverished Eastenders. Okay, luster. That must be the obelisk. Oh, my baddie friend. Quirky code. I always wanted to go to a circus. Mother said no. Incessant waste. Oh, I don't have mining abilities. Scream of train whistles in distance. Marauders embarking on a raid. Kenyans? Man. Perfectly willing to knock some people away. But I am not built for combat. Unmitigated torment. Enter through 58% chance of success. It's so expensive, the whole chassis is on the verge of collapse. Tread lightly. Sure. Success! I think I'm okay on fuel. I'm okay on supplies. But I'd say captain's quarters. Partly efficiently through the party efficiently and thoroughly turns the cabin over, throwing everything of use to a frost-cackling bedsheet to be examined in better circumstances. Then you hurry back to your locomotive in time to watch the wreck crack, split, and spill its remaining secrets into the sky. Contain one otherworldly artifact. And when we come back, folks, I guess we're still looking around for places to dock. Have a good one, folks.